Yeah, I'm not sure I've seen a great single definition, but I think generally people would say specialty light are drugs that are somewhere between 5,000 and 15,000 dollars, per year. They're often drugs that require a little extra handling or clinical intervention than a traditional oral solid you would fill at retail, but they're filled at a retail store. And they often require prior authorization and may require some extra care around getting payment support or benefit coverage. So I'd say that's kind of the general definition. Yeah, I'll give you a couple of categories rather than specific brand names, but you have some migraine drugs, you have some metabolic drugs like the GLP-1s. There's a new asthma drug coming to market that will fit right in this category. There's been a couple of mental health drugs that fit in this category, some of the second generation antipsychotics, some dermatology drugs, migraine. Those are probably the most common categories that we see. Yeah, I
Um,
think that's fair. It's mostly cost, but requiring some additional intervention, talking to the physician to get through the prior auth, perhaps helping the patient from a cost perspective because of the out-of-pocket impact. I think if we go back 10 or 15 years, this would have been specialty drugs. But now what you've seen, mostly specialty drugs are starting to talk a lot about the $10,000 a month drugs, $100,000, the cell and gene therapies, the very complicated high cost drugs. And so this category has kind of been fit in the middle. Do you fill it at specialty, which seems like too much cost and care? It makes a lot of sense to fill at retail, but it needs some extra help. And as pharmacists are busier and stores are busy, do you need to carve this category out and treat some of these differently? And that's where you see a lot of the hub services companies focusing on specialty light because they can provide some new services there. A couple of them will be on the panel at Asembia talking about that.